My beloved brothers and sisters, have you ever wondered why Allah sometimes places a person in your heart, but not yet in your life? You feel a pull toward them. You pray for them. You imagine a future with them. Yet there is silence, no progress, no sign. And you begin to ask yourself, why is Allah making me wait? One of the biggest mistakes we make when waiting for someone is thinking that silence means rejection. But in reality, many times, Allah is not closing a door. He is shielding you from walking into a door that would harm you. Think about it. You only see what is in front of you. You see someone's smile, their words, their actions that they allow you to see. But Allah sees everything. He knows their private life. He knows their true heart. He knows what they might do to you 5 years from now, 10 years from now, or even tomorrow. He knows if that person will respect you, honor you, and help you reach Jannah, or if they will drag you into pain, sin, and regret. Sometimes we rush into relationships because we are afraid of being alone. We want someone to fill the empty space, but what if that person is not written for you? What if they are only meant to enter your life as a temporary lesson, not a lifelong partner? If Allah allows it too soon, your heart could get attached to someone who was never meant to stay. And that heartbreak would hurt more than the waiting ever did. Waiting then becomes a shield. It is Allah's way of quietly protecting you. You might not notice it, but every delay saves you from hidden harm. That harm could be emotional, being with someone who doesn't truly value you. It could be spiritual, being with someone who distracts you from your prayers and your faith. It could even be future harm, arguments, betrayal, or separation that Allah already knows is coming, but you cannot see. Remember this, Allah does not withhold to hurt you. He withholds to protect you, just like a parent who stops a child from touching fire, not because they hate the child, but because they love them. Allah is Al-Wadud, the most loving. So if He is delaying your connection with someone, it is only because His love for you is greater than your understanding of the situation. And wallahi, when you finally see the one Allah has chosen for you, you will realize why the delays were necessary. You will thank Allah for not giving you what you wanted when you wanted it. Because sometimes what you want is not what you need, and Allah always gives you what is best for your soul, not just what looks best for your eyes. When Allah asks you to wait, He is not ignoring you, He is testing the strength of your faith. In the Quran, Allah promises, "Indeed, Allah is with the patient." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:153. Notice the wording. Allah does not say He is with the wealthy or the strong or the popular. He says He is with the patient. That means every time you wait without losing hope, you are standing in the special company of Allah's mercy. Faith is not proven when life is easy. Faith is proven when nothing seems to move. Anyone can be grateful when things go their way. But the true believer is the one who still prays when the dua has not yet been answered, who still trusts Allah when the silence feels heavy, and who still smiles knowing that Allah's plan is better than their own. Waiting reveals what is inside your heart. Do you only worship Allah when He gives you what you want quickly? Or do you worship Him because He is Allah, the one who knows, the one who decides, the one who cares for you more than you care for yourself? That is the test. When you wait with patience, you are planting seeds of reward. Every second of your patience is being written by the angels. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ told us that the reward of the patient will be given without measure. Without measure. That means the angels are not counting your patience like 1, 2, 3. No, Allah is rewarding you beyond calculation. Every tear you hold back, every time you say, "Ya Allah, I trust you," instead of complaining, every time you choose dua instead of desperation, all of it is recorded as worship. But patience is not just sitting still and doing nothing. True patience is active. It is continuing to improve yourself while trusting Allah. It is waking up for Fajr, reading Quran, working on your character, healing your wounds, all while waiting for the future that Allah has promised. This is why waiting is a test of faith, because it shows whether you are waiting with action or just waiting with despair. And remember, Shaitan will attack you in the silence. He will whisper, "Look at everyone else. They found love. They got married. Why not you?" Maybe Allah forgot you, but that is a lie. Allah never forgets His servant. He says in the Quran, "So remember me, I will remember you." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:152. The fact that you are even waiting for something in His way means He has already remembered you. So when the waiting feels endless, remind yourself, this is not punishment. This is my test. And if I pass it with patience, my reward will be so great that I won't even remember the pain of the waiting. One of the easiest traps of the heart is to think that a delay means rejection. You make dua, you cry to Allah, you ask Him for this person, and then silence, no answer, nothing changes. And the whisper comes into your heart, maybe Allah is punishing me. Maybe I don't deserve it. But let me tell you something powerful. Allah does not make you wait to punish you. He makes you wait to prepare you. Think of it like a seed planted in the soil. If you dig it up the next day and say, "Why hasn't it become a tree yet?" you will destroy it. Growth takes time. The soil is not rejecting the seed. The soil is nourishing it quietly in ways you cannot see. That's exactly how Allah works with your heart. He hides your answer for a while so that both you and what you are waiting for can grow strong enough to survive the future. Sometimes you are not yet ready for the gift you are asking for. Marriage, love, companionship. These are blessings, but they are also responsibilities. If you are not emotionally healed yet, if you are not spiritually strong yet, if you still carry wounds from the past, then Allah, in His mercy, will delay. Why? So that the marriage He gives you does not become a burden, but a blessing. Other times, the waiting is shaping your character. Maybe Allah wants you to learn patience, self-control, or gratitude before He places someone in your life. Because the person you are asking for is not just someone to spend time with. They are a partner for your Deen, your Jannah journey. You need to be someone who can protect their heart, guide them with kindness, and walk beside them in faith. That requires preparation. And it's not just about you. Sometimes Allah is preparing your future spouse too. Maybe they are learning to let go of sins. Maybe they are building their iman. Maybe they are being tested so that when they meet you, they come with wisdom, not immaturity. You see, Allah doesn't just prepare gifts. He prepares people. He prepares you for them and them for you. So instead of thinking, "Why hasn't it happened yet?" Maybe Allah doesn't want me to be happy. Flip the thought. Tell yourself, Allah loves me too much to rush my story. He is building me into the person who can handle the blessing without breaking under it. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ reminded us that Allah's delay is never without wisdom. He said, "Know that what has passed you by was not going to befall you, and what has befallen you was not going to pass you by." Sunan Abi Dawud, meaning, if it is written, it will come, and if it is delayed, it is only because the time is not right yet. So trust the preparation. You are not being punished, you are being polished. Just as gold is placed in fire to remove its impurities, Allah places you in waiting to remove your fears, doubts, and weaknesses. So when He finally gives you the gift, you will know how to honor it. When we are waiting, we only think about ourselves. Why am I waiting? Why is my dua not answered? Why is my heart restless? But what if the waiting is not just about you? What if Allah is also preparing the other person, the one you are praying for, so that when you finally meet, both of you are ready? You see, love in Islam is not just about emotions. It is about building a partnership that leads you closer to Allah and closer to Jannah. That requires maturity, faith, and wisdom. And maybe, right now, the person you are destined to be with has not reached that stage yet. Maybe they are still learning how to pray with focus. Maybe they are still healing from their past. Maybe they are still discovering their purpose. Allah, in His wisdom, is giving them time to grow, just as He is giving you time. Imagine if Allah gave them to you too early. They might not value you. They might not recognize your worth. They might even hurt you without meaning to, because they are not yet ready to love with sincerity and faith. But when Allah makes you wait, it is because He wants to bring them to you at their best, not half-prepared, not half-healed, but fully ready to walk beside you in Deen and in life. Think about how much mercy is in that. The waiting is not wasted. It is synchronizing two journeys, yours and theirs, just like two rivers flowing separately, eventually meeting at the right point, at the right time. If they meet too early, the stream is not strong enough. But if they meet at the right time, they become powerful together. And remember, they might also be praying for you right now. They might be asking Allah, Ya Allah, guide me to the one who will love me for your sake, the one who will protect my iman. And perhaps your dua and their dua are rising together, both being answered at once. But Allah is holding back until both of your hearts are truly aligned. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us that Allah answers our duas in three ways. He gives what we ask for, He delays it for the right time, or He replaces it with something even better. So if your dua for that person is delayed, trust that it is not silence, it is synchronization. Allah is shaping them while He is shaping you. So do not think you are waiting alone. Somewhere in the world, the one Allah has written for you might also be going through their own lessons, their own struggles, their own growth, just so that when you finally meet, it will not be a clash of broken hearts, but a meeting of souls that are ready for each other. This is why the waiting is sacred, because while you wait, they are being prepared too. And when Allah finally unites you both, you will see how every delay was actually Allah writing the most perfect timing for your love story. My beloved brothers and sisters, one of the greatest hidden blessings of waiting is that Allah uses time to separate what is temporary from what is true. Waiting is not just about you holding on. It is about Allah filtering out those who were never meant for you in the first place. In this world, many people will be attracted to you for the wrong reasons. Some may like your looks, but not your deen. Some may admire your wealth, but not your character. Some may be interested in your attention, but not in your soul. If Allah gave you to them quickly, you might fall into their trap and only realize too late that they were never sincere. But waiting has a way of exposing intentions. People who only wanted you for selfish reasons will not stay patient. They will leave when things are not easy, when they cannot get what they want right away. They disappear when Allah places delays, because their love was never about you, it was about themselves. And isn't that a blessing, that Allah removes them before they break your heart? On the other hand, the one who is truly meant for you will not vanish in silence. They will not pressure you. They will not rush you into what is haram. Instead, they will respect your journey. They will wait with dignity. They will pray for you instead of chasing you. They will choose Allah's timing, not their ego's timing. And that is how you know the difference between temporary attraction and sincere connection. Think of waiting like a filter. Just as water passes through a filter to remove dirt, Allah makes time pass to remove the people who are not good for your iman, your peace, and your future. This is why every extra day of waiting is not a wasted day. It is a day of protection. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ gave us a clear standard. He said, "A woman is married for 4 reasons: her wealth, her lineage, her beauty, and her religion. So choose the one with religion. May your hands be covered with dust." Bukhari and Muslim. This wisdom is not just for men, it is for all believers. It teaches us what truly matters. When someone values you for your deen, that love will last. When someone values you only for dunya, that love will fade. So waiting helps you see what people really value. If someone disappears during the waiting, they were never meant to stay. If someone respects the waiting, they were meant to be part of your story. My brothers and sisters, instead of feeling frustrated by delays, see them as Allah's mercy. Every no, every pause, every silence is Allah quietly removing what would harm you and keeping you safe for what will bless you. The waiting is not empty. It is full of divine filtering. And when the right one finally appears, you will realize how Allah protected you from countless wrong turns just by making you wait. One of the greatest secrets of waiting is that it shifts your heart back to its true owner. Before you can love someone else in a healthy way, you must learn how to love Allah first. And sometimes the only way for your heart to discover that love is through the silence of waiting. When the person you want is not yet in your life, your heart feels empty. You long for companionship. You want someone to share your days with, someone who listens, someone who cares. But in that emptiness, Allah is teaching you, turn to me. Fill that space with me first. Let me be your first love before anyone else enters. If you think about it, rushing into relationships without first building a bond with Allah can be dangerous. You may attach yourself too strongly to a human being who is fragile and limited. And when they disappoint you, as all humans eventually do, your world collapses. But when your first attachment is to Allah, you never collapse, because He never leaves you. Waiting is Allah's gentle way of training your heart. He makes you raise your hands in dua. He makes you cry to Him in the middle of the night. He makes you whisper prayers only He can hear. And slowly, you realize that the one who listens to you the most is not the person you are waiting for. It is Allah. And here's the beauty. When Allah becomes your first love, your human love becomes safer. Because you no longer expect your spouse to fill every hole in your soul. Only Allah can do that. You don't demand perfection from them because you know perfection belongs only to Allah. You love them for His sake, and you see them as a gift, not a replacement for Allah's presence in your life. Look at the lives of the righteous. Every strong marriage was built on two people who loved Allah before they loved each other. Their love for Allah kept their relationship pure, balanced, and lasting. And waiting is what creates that foundation. So the next time you feel frustrated in the waiting, remind yourself, this is my chance to deepen my love for Allah. Every extra day of waiting is another chance to pray more, to read more Quran, to polish your heart, to make Allah the center of your life. And once He is at the center, the spouse He brings you will orbit around that same light. My brothers and sisters, never fear the waiting. Fear loving someone more than you love Allah, because if your love for Allah comes first, every other love that follows will be blessed. One of the biggest fears we have while waiting is, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wasting my time? What if I miss the person Allah has written for me? But let me tell you something. When the time comes, Allah will make it clear. There will be no confusion, no endless chasing, no exhausting games. You see, what comes from Allah arrives with peace, not pressure. The right person will not disturb your heart, they will calm it. They will not pull you away from Allah, they will walk with you toward Him. You will not have to fight for their place in your life, because Allah Himself will open the doors at the right time. Confusion often comes with what is not written for us. You keep wondering, do they care? Do they not care? Are they serious? Are they wasting my time? That constant doubt is a sign that something is not right. But when Allah unites you with the one He has chosen, the signs will be different. You will feel a calmness in your soul. You will see clarity in their actions. And above all, you will notice that being with them brings you closer to Allah, not further away. Sometimes Allah delays so that you can learn the difference between temporary attraction and lasting connection. Temporary attraction is full of noise, drama, chasing, uncertainty. Lasting connection is full of sakina, tranquility, mercy, and mutual respect. And sakina is exactly what Allah promises in the Quran when He speaks of marriage. And among His signs is that He created for you from yourselves mates that you may find tranquility in them, and He placed between you affection and mercy. Indeed, in that are signs for a people who reflect. Surah Ar-Rum 30:21. Notice the words, tranquility, affection, mercy. That is how you will know, not because of constant texting, not because of desperate chasing, but because of calmness, respect, and genuine mercy between your hearts. So, do not fear missing what is written. If something is not clear, then it is not yet time. But when the time comes, Allah will open the path in such a way that you will know this is His gift. The obstacles will fall away, the dua will align, and your heart will feel a peace that no human can fake. And here is the most comforting part. What is written for you will not pass you by. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ told us, know that what has passed you by was never meant to befall you, and what has befallen you was never meant to pass you by. Sunan Abi Dawud. Meaning, if Allah has written a person for you, they will reach you, no matter how many delays, no matter how many miles, no matter how much waiting. So my brothers and sisters, don't let fear destroy your patience. Trust that when it is right, it will be obvious, and when Allah writes it, no one can erase it. My beloved brothers and sisters, waiting is not a punishment. It is not a sign that Allah has forgotten you. It is one of the most powerful journeys of faith. Through waiting, Allah protects you from harm. Through waiting, He tests your faith. Through waiting, He prepares you. He prepares the other person, and He filters out those who were never meant for your heart. Through waiting, He teaches you to love Him first, to make Him the center of your life. And through waiting, He makes the right time and the right person shine so clearly that you will know without a doubt. This is from Allah. So never think of your waiting as wasted time. Every moment of patience is worship. Every tear you cry is recorded. Every dua you whisper is heard. You may not see it yet, but Allah is working behind the scenes, writing a story for you that is far more beautiful than anything you could write for yourself. And when the moment comes, when Allah finally places that person in your life, you will look back at the years of waiting and say, Ya Allah, now I understand. It was worth it. Every second was worth it. Ya Allah, grant us patience in our waiting. Ya Allah, protect our hearts from what is not written for us. Ya Allah, prepare us and prepare the one you have chosen for us, so that when we meet in your obedience and in your mercy. Ya Allah, let our waiting polish our hearts, purify our intentions, and strengthen our faith. And Ya Allah, when the time is right, unite us with a spouse who will bring us closer to you, who will honor us, respect us, and walk with us toward Jannah. Ameen.